Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. We are heading outside the village to the... I guess we'll go straight to the Heights camp, will we? There's no point in going to the field camp. I just noticed that Sasuke is already, like, level 15, so, like, he'll be evolving in no time flat here. Now, let's just dump all of this crap, first of all. Well, Medicinal Leak. We should probably be, like, crafting this stuff. What does this even do? From being afflicted with do we give it to the Pokemon? Yeah, I guess. I guess we do. Just get rid of all of this stuff, and we'll just use it for crafting later. What are you, a honey cake? Something that I'll never use. I literally, like, played the entire game before without using them once. Move all of this. Super Potion from Volo. And can we, like, craft? What can we craft here? We'll just craft as many Pokeballs as we can. Craft as many potions as we can. Remedies we don't need, I don't think. Do we? No, I don't think we want that. We'll craft as many revives as we can. There, that'll be it. Anyway, let's get going here. Now, where do they want us to go again? I suppose they want us to head over here. But wait a second. Let's go up here first. Wait a second. Where are we heading here? We're heading towards the... Where are we going, please? Windswept Run, Horseshoe Plains, Aspiration Hill, Grand Tree Arena. So that's where we're heading here. But is that like on our tracking? I wouldn't be surprised if no, it wasn't. There we go. No wonder I was like going crazy. I was like, that's not the right way to go. So where is the right way to go here? Apparently, I was like that was like leading me away. I got very confused. Anyway, it's nice to be recording this again. It's good to be doing anything again. Woo! Need to get used to what it's like to record this game all over again because I'm just like, I'm completely out of it. Like, I was just saying on Discord this morning, like, the last couple of weeks have just been, like, too much. Like, it all started with, like, the car getting stolen. I know that I, recorded, recorded some, how do I, like, jump again? Like that. Okay. I know that I, like, recorded some Final Fantasy V. I didn't even get the chance to edit that, so I'm going to be doing that today. Because I didn't even get the chance to, like, edit that stuff. But, like, I haven't got the chance to be able to record this stuff at all. Because, first of all, like I said, the car got stolen. That was just crazy. We literally, like, this was, like, a couple of weeks ago now. We literally, like, parked outside one night, right outside our door. Like, literally right on the street, right outside our door. Got up in the morning to go to work, and the car was just gone. It was just, like, not there anymore, which was crazy. Ooh, an Alpha Parasect. How intimidating. Wait a second, why didn't my Sasuke evolve? Oh no, isn't, like... Gen 2 is the one where, like, the fire one evolves, like, later, and the grass one evolves early. No, the... something like that, isn't it? And we need to, like, kill some of these guys to get the Pokedex entry up and running, don't we? Might as well start. Like, what is the requirement there? While I'm talking about, like, the car. So research level 5, tasked with unreported data. So number defeated 2, then 4, then 10. Times you've given it food. I've never given it food. Number you've evolved, number caught. Whatever. But yeah, so we literally, like, woke up in the morning and the car was gone. Like, we couldn't believe it. Because, like, where we're living is, like, a kind of a very quiet, old, like, suburban place. Like, it's a busy, well-lit, like, road outside as well. So, like, the car getting stolen is, like, the last thing I ever would have expected to happen. really and truly, like never in a million years would I have expected that would happen. So then when it actually did, that took like about like a week for us to sort out. So we basically had to buy a new car. So there's like all the inconvenience of that associated with that as well, of having to like buy the thing. You know what I mean? Ooh, another Burmy. So we had having to like look for a car and buy it and make sure that it's like the right decision and all of this stuff. And in the meantime, like it impinges upon your wait a second, how do I like, there we go. No, I just want to throw a Pokeball. It infringes upon like your your flexibility and your freedom when you're used to having a car and then you just all of a sudden don't. It's just an annoyance. And it's like as well, like this stuff happening at Christmas time when you're trying to, when you have so many other stuff to sort out. So there was like a couple of things going on at the same time. Like it's Christmas time, you're like trying to sort out getting presents and all the rest of it. There's like, and like doing Christmas shopping and everything like that. Also, we were just on holidays as well, which I can talk about in a minute. We were just on holidays this past weekend, so we were like, well, first we knew that was going to be an expense was one thing. So it's like to be honest, like losing the car and having to fork out another like €4,000 to get a replacement car was not something that that we would have chosen if we had the chance. You know, so like there was that aspect of it. Don't at me. So there was that aspect of it, that it was just annoying to have the expense of it. I should be fighting these guys with the Geodude if I'm like so hell bent on having one in my team all of a sudden. Don't run away, please. Don't absorb. There we go, that's good for what ails you. This stupid Geodude won't evolve until like level 28 either, and even then we'll have to get like a link cable to even like evolve it again. What a pain in my ass. This Geodude prospect is getting like less and less appealing the more I talk about it. I'm just trying to give him a chance and it's like, ugh. So yeah, it's like, you know that's going to be an expense as well into the bargain, so it's just a pain having to deal with it. What's your deal? Have you ever come across a tree shaking and swaying? Yes, I have. Oh my god, this music is so good. I love this music so much. It takes a bit to get going, but it's really, really good. So yeah, we got that sorted out, got a new car and all the rest of it. Then we went on then into the bargain, it felt like it was just one thing after the other. Work was crazy as well. Some like unexpected things happened at work that just made it so that I was like twice as busy as I normally am. So like there was that aspect of it as well. And then into the bargain, we ended up like with like a leak a leak from like one of the radiator pipes. And not only that, but like I was so pissed off at myself. Like I was really, really angry at myself because like what had happened was there was like a hole in the floor, right? And I went and I fixed this hole in the floor. I was like really proud of myself for the job I did fixing the hole in the floor as well, because it worked out really. It turned. Oh, there's a knock on the door. Oh no, it's a letter, I think. Let me check that. Well, it was two things actually. One of them, a Christmas card, wasn't actually that far off. It was, I ordered a voucher for my mom as a Christmas present, and that arrived. And actually it had like a really nice, it was packaged like really, really nicely actually. I was surprised. I was expecting it just to like come in an envelope. But no, it's like packaged in like a nice little box with like a nice wrapping around it and everything. Was really impressive. So, So there's that. Wait a second, no, I just want to throw the fucking Pokeball. Or two. Or 2D2, it is you. So one of them was that. The other one was not a... Why is there like a Paris up on my screen all of a sudden? Wait, I'm fighting you as well? I didn't know that. Like, where did you come from? I didn't know I was fighting you as well. The, what was like paralyzing and stunning me and all the rest of it. I'm gonna like try the strong style and see if that gets you down to an agreeable amount of health. Ah, that's good. But so there was a so like the other one wasn't a Christmas card at all. It was a letter saying my TV license is expired. Don't get me started talking about TV licenses in Ireland. I could go on for an hour about that. I don't want this to become like the real Peter Griffin. You know what grinds my gears? Shoveling snow. There was like one of those like ones where he was talking about shoveling snow, and it was actually there's like one really funny part where like he like slips over in the snow and just makes a funny noise. It's hilarious. Let's put it that way. Where are we going? I'm like going off the beaten track again. Oh, there's a Kricketot there. The great and lovable Peridot. What's attacking me? It can't be you, little piece of shit. What was I saying? Oh yeah, don't get me started about like the TV license. Well, I will get started about the TV license. You asked for it. Let's have a look at this Paris, actually. I keep pressing the wrong fucking buttons here. I keep, like, I'm trained into X or triangle on PlayStation mode being to access the menu. So what do we got here? Absorb, Stun Spore, Poison Powder. Good. Oh, a really fast Paris. How useful. Sasuke is like the only boy in a house full of girls here. I only noticed. See, I think what we have to do is go across here. Across this, like, this area. I kind of fell in love with this area when I saw it first. Like, this is when the game feels like... This is usually, like, for me, when you feel... Or this was where it felt like, because I only played this game once before. But I remember playing the game the first time, and it was at this point that it really, kind of, the scale of the world kind of became apparent. It was at this point when like, I realized, oh, this is like this world is so nice and big and beautiful, you know? Almost like in Breath of the Wild when you end up, like, leaving the plateau and going towards, like, Zora's domain or something like that. Or going towards, like, Kakariko Village, really. That's what it felt like as well. And there's just, like, that point where you realize how big and beautiful the world is. And that's how it felt like with that part there. When I got to that dam, when you go across that, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. I really have, like, a really clear memory of that, of feeling that way, you know? As well, like, we're like really going off the beaten track here. Can evolve? Well, then go ahead and do it. Go ahead. What are you waiting for? Evolve, why don't you? Sasuke's ready to evolve. I just decided to, like, stay quiet for that because I love the evolution music and animation in this game. Oh my god. How do I crouch again? No. No. How do I fucking crouch? No! That was like the opposite of what I was trying to do. Oh, B. Okay, there we go. I was trying to crouch to see if I could catch Abra, because there's a chance it'd be a fine thing. I need a fucking, like, water or a grass Pokemon is what I need for what'll be coming up soon enough. What was I talking about? I was talking about how, like, the TV license, I got talking about it. So basically, like, if you have a television in your house, not if you, like, watch television, right? Like, if you have a TV in your house, technically you have to pay, like, a TV license. And what it's used for, allegedly, like, the reason why it's a TV license is to pay for, like, the national broadcaster. So, like, even if you don't give a shit about the national broadcaster, you still have, like, this TV license that you have to pay if you have a TV. So even if you don't, like, watch TV, if you only, like, play video games or watch Netflix or something like that, you have to pay this TV license. And it is, like, one of the most controversial things in Ireland, because, like, there's a huge kind of like, and I'm one of these people, a huge portion of people that feel like the license isn't, like, representative of the way that media is consumed, as well as that the quality of output of the national broadcaster just it does not, like, match current society, so why would we want to pay for it or whatever. Then there's, like, the counter argument of, well, if you don't pay for it, then how would you expect to get the service? And I'm like, well, I don't want the service, so I don't want to pay for it. So there's that as well. Where am I going, by the way? I don't know. I just went to the big circle back where we came. Well, look, we might as well, like, rest up. So, like, it's a whole big saga. It's one of those things, like, that everyone in the country has an opinion on it, you know? The TV license. And the thing is, like, in the UK, you pay a TV license as well. It's more than what you pay here, by the way. But the difference is that, like, when you pay the TV license in the UK, one, the quality of output from the likes of BBC and the radio services there are just better. And two, you don't have any ads, so you have no advertising. Whereas, like, in Ireland, you pay the TV license, which is allegedly to support the broadcaster. And two, you still have advertising on the radio and on the TV. So I'm like, okay, well, what am I paying you for if you're still getting all this money from advertising? And three, the other reason why, like, I have such, like, a problem with it, and a lot of people feel this way as well, I'm not alone in this, is, like, because of how exorbitantly high like, our national broadcasters' wages are for their, what's referred to as their talent, and I use that word loosely, right? You could be, like, a daytime, like, let's say Ryan Tubridy, who's on, like, who's, like, one of the main, like, talents or whatever. Who's, like, one of the main talents. Again, I use that word loosely. Where did you go? I was trying to, like, creep up on you. Great. Is on, like, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of euro a year, right? It's insane. Like, this guy is paid, like, a crazy amount of money for, like, being terrible at his job. Like, the claws are out today. Like, the claws are out. This is I told you not to get me started on this. I warned you. I warned you not to get me started talking about this because it just, like, makes me mad. But yeah, So that's that. Like, that's all I've got to say about that. So, like, that's another thing. I'm like, I don't feel like I should be, like, I don't feel like I should be paying this just for it to be an exorbitant wage for these people that shouldn't be, that I don't agree with, where I don't agree with them getting that much money in the first place, you know? So that's why I still pay it, because because at the end of the day, I'm a good citizen or whatever, right? But, like, I don't agree with it. I think it's, like, so old-fashioned. Like, it's one of those systems that has been the way it has been since the I don't know how long, for like the last 100 years, like since television, not like since television has existed or whatever. And I don't respect it. So anyway, that was the Christmas card I got, reminding me to pay my television license. So yeah, it's like you have to have it. It's like I totally get the, like, other things like that, like dog license, I totally respect. Like having to have like a license if you have a dog because like it goes towards like services that are severely underpaid and underfunded as it is. Like the dog wardens and things like that pick up and take care of like stray dogs and things like that, and like the and things like that. I'm like, I totally respect that. What the hell is attacking me? Oh, it's Drifloon. Jesus, where did you come from all of a sudden? I'm gonna go back to the dam. Head back this way. So yeah, that's the TV license. That's all I've got to say about that. This is like the perfect like rambling game, the perfect game for just like walking around rambling. So again, it's probably going to be like 300 parts because of all the walking around and rambling I'm going to do. Oh yeah, no, I was talking about fixing the hole in the floor. So I fixed the hole in the floor, right? And I was so happy about it because it turned out so neat and clean. I'd done like a little bit of DIY and that made me feel like I was fucking on tool time or something like that. Well, it was more like fool time, right? Because I didn't notice that when I when I put in the new board to fix the floor, I like accidentally nicked one of the radiator pipes. So it wasn't like a big leak, there wasn't water going everywhere. But like about a week after I had fixed the board, I noticed that there was another soft patch in the floor, and I was like, where did this come from? Lo and behold, I pulled it up to see that, oh my god, what am I after doing? And like, I knew that I'd be able to get it fixed because I have a good plumber and all the rest of it, right? And he did come out and fix it. But it was just like a week of stress because it was like another thing that I had to deal with on top of everything else, right? And as well, the pain of feeling so, like, stupid. That was the worst part about it. Like, feeling, like, so angry at myself for having done something so asinine as to, like, drive a nail through a pipe in the floor when I was fixing a hole in the floor, you know? So it completely sullied, like, my pride at a job well done. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just saw him, like, looming over the horizon, and I was like, get me out of here. There's like all this B-barrel here all of a sudden. It's all like that alpha cricketoon. I didn't know where to look. Get away from me. Back to like this beautiful spot, this dam. I need to be picking up these satchels because the satchel was sent back to Norm. Norm's walking through blood and bones, trying to find his brother in northern Canada. I remember feeling scared of this guy as well. I was like, oh my god. I remember being terrified of him. I was like, I can't go near the alpha barrel or whatever. That's all, folks. Then you just walk past him. But yeah. So that was it. That was a whole other thing. So finally we went on holiday this past weekend. Maybe I should save that for like the next video because... Whoa, 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 don't hit me there. Maybe we should save that for next video because we're already coming up to like 25 minutes here, and obviously if I'm starting a whole story about going on a holiday, it would be so nice, holiday. Then I'm gonna need like more space than that. This is the thing with this game, I can't just go where I'm supposed to go. And I don't feel mad about it because I think that's the way the game wants to be played, like I said it before. Did the Zubat just like return, like shuffle off this mortal coil? They just like ascended. Look at how painterly this looks, by the way, in this like morning light. Like, is it not beautiful? Like how... Like, painterly is the only word for it. It's just so beautiful. Oh, I suppose this will be the recording session where I talk about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as well, I imagine. We'll do that in another video, though. I'll talk about, like, the holiday first. And then I'll talk about Scarlet and Violet, because I've got some, like, opinions about that. I think everybody who's played it has. As usual, I'm going to try and keep my opinions measured. Rather than, like, be dogmatic about it. That's what I always try to do, but... Anyway, I think we'll leave it at that for this video. Like, look at this beautiful, like, stream coming down here. It's like they put so much effort into making this world beautiful. But, anyway, thank you for watching this part of Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the next part, we will maybe make it to the Heartwood, or whatever it's called. And we will then, and we'll also talk about the holiday and maybe Scarlet and Violet. So, see you next time. Bye now.